Forged and Risen, Gold, Episode 17. You said you wanted it, so why don't you act like it? Good morning or good evening, depending on when you're hearing this. And if this message hits you today, make sure you like and subscribe on whatever platform you're listening on so you don't miss what's coming next. And as always, if you want the books, the systems, and the full podcast, head over to forgedandrisen.com. Let's get into it. Because this one is going to call you out in a way most people avoid. You said you wanted it. The better life, the stronger mindset, the discipline, the money, the peace, the control, the next level version of you. You said you wanted more out of life, more out of yourself, more out of what you're capable of. So let me ask you something. Why don't you act like it? Because wanting something is easy. Talking about it, even easier. Everybody has goals. Everybody has ideas. Everybody has that version of themselves they say they're chasing. But very few people actually live in a way that proves they want it. And that's the disconnect. That's the gap that keeps people stuck for years. The gap between what you say and how you actually show up every single day. Because if you really wanted it, your habits would reflect it. Your mornings would reflect it. Your standards would reflect it. Your decisions would reflect it. But instead, you hesitate, you delay, you negotiate, you make excuses that feel real in the moment, but cost you everything over time. I'll start tomorrow. I'll get serious next week. I just need things to calm down first. I'm just not in the right mindset today. Listen, there will always be a reason not to do it. Always. There will always be something in your way, something pulling your attention, something draining your energy, something giving you an easy out. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment, you're going to be waiting forever. What you need isn't more time. It isn't more motivation. It isn't a better plan. What you need is alignment, because right now, for most people, their words and their actions don't match. And when those don't match, your life doesn't move. You don't get rewarded for what you say you want. You get rewarded for what you consistently do. Let that sink in. You can say you want discipline, but if you hit snooze every morning, you don't. You can say you want more money, but if you avoid the work, you don't. You can say you want to level up, but if you stay comfortable, you don't. Because your actions, they tell the truth every single time. And here's the part most people don't like hearing. You're not confused. You're not lost. You're not stuck. You're just not acting in alignment with what you said you want. You already know what to do. You know the habits you need to build. You know the distractions you need to cut. You know the effort you've been avoiding. This isn't an information problem. This is an execution problem. And execution requires discomfort. It requires doing things when you don't feel like it. It requires showing up when it's inconvenient. It requires following through when nobody's watching. That's where identity is built. Not in your thoughts, not in your plans, in your actions. Every time you follow through, you become stronger. Every time you quit, you reinforce weakness. Every time you delay, you build the habit of hesitation. So the real question is, who are you becoming right now? The disciplined version, or the version that keeps restarting, stopping, and starting over again? Because you can't say you want one life and keep living like you want another. It doesn't work like that. You want different results. You need different behavior. You want to separate yourself, raise your standards. You want to win. Then act like it every single day. Not when it's convenient. Not when you feel motivated. Not when everything lines up perfectly. Every day. So here's your challenge. Today, pick one thing you said you wanted and prove it. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today, do the thing you've been avoiding. Make the call. Start the workout. Fix the habit. Take the step. No hesitation, no negotiation, no excuses, because at the end of the day, you don't become what you talk about. You don't become what you plan. You don't become what you hope for. You become what you do. So if you said you wanted it, start acting like it. I'll see you in the next one.